A starring role on MTV's Catfish might bring you fame or shame, or both. Here's the question though, what ended up happening to the people involved? Nev Schulman's first brush with fame came via the 2010 documentary Catfish. Co-directed by his brother Ariel, the movie revolved around Schulman's own experience with catfishing. When MTV turned Catfish into Catfish the TV show, Schulman was brought on to lead the investigations into dozens of other similar incidents of internet fraud. Schulman has starred on and produced Catfish for more than 12 years, and he continues to do so today. Perhaps unsurprisingly, though, this doesn't leave him much time for other professional pursuits. He has turned in a couple of cameos as himself in other media, including Nobody's Fool and Robot Chicken, and helped produce such projects as Minor Premise and Long December. In July 2017, Schulman married producer and writer Laura Prolongo, and they have welcomed 3 children together. More recently, Schulman hit headlines for his involvement in a serious traffic collision. In August 2024, he was struck by a truck while cycling to pick up his son from school. He suffered a broken neck as a result of the accident and later admitted that he was lucky to be alive.
It's a miracle that it happened on my way to pick up my son and not on my way home with my son.
Max Joseph was a co-host of Catfish, the TV show, for its first 7 seasons, serving as a foil of sorts to Schulman. Joseph participated in over 100 episodes of the series before his departure in 2018.
This is my pillow. I call him Max.
Catfish, the TV show, made Joseph one of the most famous documentarians in the world, and one of the few to ever be nominated for a Teen Choice Award. So why did he quit? As it turned out, he wanted to get back to filmmaking. Prior to starring in Catfish, Joseph had variously directed, edited, and shot numerous entries in the documentary short series Good. After Catfish took off, Joseph continued to make documentary shorts and feature films. He directed the 2013 electronic music piece 12 Years of DFA, and co-wrote and directed the 2015 film We Are Your Friends. In recent years, Joseph returned to television to helm multiple episodes of the miniseries Happiness, and he directed and appeared in 15 Minutes of Shame, an HBO documentary about public shaming. After Max Joseph left Catfish as a regular fixture in 2018, model Kamie Crawford became the show's permanent co-host. This was Crawford's first permanent gig in the entertainment industry, although she had previously appeared on Hell's Kitchen and F***ing Fabulous. She had also been named Miss Maryland Teen USA and Miss Teen USA in 2010. MTV capitalized on Crawford's popularity on Catfish during her time on the series, hiring her to host other shows for the network, including Are You the One and X on the Beach. She remained with Catfish for 6 years and around 100 episodes before announcing her plans to leave the show in 2024. Although her first post-Catfish gig found her separating truth from reality once more, working as a guest judge on Netflix's Is It Cake? Following Max Joseph's exit from Catfish in 2018, the remainder of Season 7 saw Nev Schulman work with a number of rotating guest star assistants. Accompanying Schulman on 4 catfishing exposure missions in 2018 and 2019, and on a special return to the show in 2023, was Tallulah Willis. Willis is the daughter of actors Demi Moore and Bruce Willis, and as a child appeared briefly in some of her parents' movies. Her stint on Catfish was Willis's most prominent on-screen work to date, and she has since begun to make the rounds on the celebrity-based reality TV circuit. For example, she guest hosted The Talk and competed on Celebrity Show Off and Stars on Mars. Willis has also positioned herself as an advocate concerning a number of health issues, the neurological conditions from which her father suffers, as well as her own diagnosis of autism.
I always knew that I felt like a responsibility to really make that mean something.
Elle King was another celebrity in the rotation of guest co-hosts who joined Catfish after Max Joseph departed the show. An occasional actor, King is perhaps better known as a singer and musician. She's also the daughter of former Saturday Night Live cast member and comedian Rob Schneider, although King herself has admitted that she has a strained relationship with her father and often doesn't speak with him for years at a time. By the time she began co-hosting Catfish, King had recorded the certified platinum album Love Stuff and scored a top 10 hit with X's Nose. King has continued her musical career since joining the show, releasing the folksy album Shake the Spirit and the country-oriented Come Get Your Wife in recent years. Her 2021 Miranda Lambert collaboration Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home also placed highly on Billboard's rock, pop, and country charts. While it's not clear what happened to many of the catfishes and victims who appeared on the show over the years, we do know where some of them ended up. The 2013 episode Ashley and Mike is one of the series' most memorable installments, primarily because it caught both romantic parties in a mountain of lies.
I'm not even close to what you thought I was, so...
Where's your six-pack?
Over the span of a years-long online relationship, Ashley had represented herself with heavily doctored photos, while Mike sent Ashley pictures of someone he deemed to be in much better physical shape than he was in reality. After Catfish helped the couple meet face-to-face for the first time, they broke off the romance but remained on good terms. Sadly, only about a month after his Catfish episode first aired on MTV, Mike died from the effects of a pulmonary embolism. He was just 26. 3 years later, Ashley Sawyer was found dead in her apartment, having suffered what authorities believe to be an unintentional drug overdose. She was 23 years old. Finally, another instance of Catfish injecting some celebrity into the proceedings. The 2014 episode Tracie and Sammy followed actress Tracie Thoms, at the time promoting her indie movie Raise, but best known for her roles in films such as Rent and The Devil Wears Prada. Departing from the messy romantic entanglements usually featured on the show, this episode concerned an uncomfortable connection between Thoms and a self-described mega fan named Sammy, who built multiple online fake profiles and presences. Following an unusually positive ending, rare for an episode of Catfish, Thoms returned to her career as a prolific character actor, appearing in projects such as Veep and Love. She also landed long-term recurring roles on Station 19 as Dr. Diane Lewis and 911 as Karen Wilson.